Okay, today we're working on lesson 7.5, multiply and divide with 3 and 6. I can use more than one strategy to solve multiplication and division problems with 3 and 6 as factors and divisors. Okay, so tell us all our strategies. We've used a bar model, an array, repeated subtraction, repeated addition, number line, all those things. And so our pen says I can use more than one strategy. So today we're going to use many strategies. Number 1, step it out. Matt and Anna are building a model bridge. They use 18 craft sticks to make triangles for the sides of the bridge. How many triangles can Matt and Anna make? So we have 18 craft sticks. How are we going to put this into groups? How do we know how many craft sticks are going to be in each group?
3.
Why 3?
Because triangles have 3 sides.
Because triangles have 3 sides. Okay? So you can do this in whatever strategy you want. I need to see 3 in a group, and that will help you determine how many groups. And you have 18 altogether. Does anybody, let's see, what is our equation going to be? What are we going to start with if we're going to divide?
18.
18. Why are we going to start with 18?
Because we have to start with the biggest one.
And we're going to divide it by, what do we know? 3, because that's how many sides a triangle has. And then we will be able to find out what it equals after we draw our model. So go ahead and start drawing your model however you want to draw it. If you're at home, stop the recording and draw your model. Okay, so everyone in the classroom did exactly the same thing. They drew circles and they put in their strikes or X's until they got to 18. And how many strikes or X's did you have in each? 6. Okay. So 18 divided into 3 is 6. Now, how many triangles is this going to make?
1.
How many triangles are you going to be able to make?
6.
Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3. So there's 3 there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. So did we get the answer? Yes, we did get the answer. We just, maybe a bar or a number line would have been a little more clear about this. Okay, so how many triangles can Matt and Anna make?
6.
6 triangles. All right, we're going to go on to the next page. How could we write a different equation? Let's look at our chalk, turn and talk. What's a different equation? Somebody just asked me.
6 times 3.
6 times 3. That's a related equation, isn't it? We could have done 18. We didn't know, though, would we? This is our other related equation, and then we could make a multiplication that says 3 times 6 equals 18. So there's all our related facts. Okay, you should turn the page over so that you're on page 192. Okay, now this time Malik has 24 basketballs. He puts the basketballs into sports bags. Each bag holds 3 balls. How many sports bags does Malik fill? Start at 24 and count back using equal groups of 3. Complete the jumps on the number line and count your jumps. Okay, so everybody make their jumps on their number line. They did the first one for you. Once you've made your jumps, we'll count them and see how many jumps we made. Okay, so we're going to write an equation to model the problem. We had 24 basketballs. We put them in groups of 3 into bags. Let's count our jumps. 1. Are we counting? 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now they counted from left to right. So 24 divided by 3 equals 8. How many sports bags does Malik fill?
8.
8 bags. Lana is a professional dog walker. Lana walks 3 groups of dogs. She walks a total of 27 dogs in each group. If each group has the same number of dogs, how many dogs are in each group? Write a division equation to model the problem. Reckon, what are we going to start with?
27.
27 dogs. How many dogs in each group?
3.
Or she has 3 groups of dogs. We don't know how many are in each group yet. What multiplication equation can you write to solve this division equation? What could we write? We're going to have an unknown, right? 3 times something is going to equal 27. Does anybody know what 3 times what makes 27?
9.
9. How many dogs are in each group? 9 dogs. Okay, if you're on the recording, go ahead and stop it and catch up if you need to. The turn and talk at the bottom says, how could you count equal groups to find 27 by 3? What would you need to skip count by? What do we know? 3s, right? So we could say 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, no, 26, oh, 21, 24, and 27. Go ahead and turn to the next page. Here we are on page 193. Mrs. Long sees 7 birds on each day for 6 days. How many birds does she see? Use doubles to multiply. We didn't mention this strategy earlier. They take the distributive property and they make the 6 into what? 3 and 3, because 3 plus 3 makes 6. So what is 7 times 3? We could count by 3s. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. So 7 times 3 is 21. Double the product. What's the product? What number is the product? 7, 3, or 21? 21. Okay. 21 and 21. That's pretty easy. In the ones place we have a 1, right? So 1 plus 1 is
2.
And in the tens place we have 2 2s. So 2 plus 2 is 4. So how many birds does Mrs. Long see?
42 birds.
42 birds. Okay. Everybody got that? Good. The area of a rectangular rug is 54 square feet. Now we're talking about area. Remember, that's the covered surface, or the area of the surface of something. The area of a rectangle rug is 54 square feet. One of the side lengths is 6 feet. What is the unknown side length? Write a division equation to model the problem. Again, what are we going to start with? 54 total area. And then what do we know? We know one side is
6 feet long. Do
you remember how to get area?
No.
Didn't we multiply our side lengths? Just like we do our arrays?
Yeah.
So now we need to know how many 6s in 54. Can we skip count by 6?
Yes.
Ready? 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, and 54. How many were we to? 9. So what multiplication equation can we write? 6 times 9 equals 54. What is the unknown side? 9. What's our measurement? Feet. It's not square feet because we're not talking about the area. We're just talking about the side. Okay? What is another way that you can find 54 divided by 6? What else could we have done? Anthony? We could have counted backwards on a number line by 6s. Very good. We could have made a picture. All right. You're going to do your understanding at the bottom of page 193, all on your own, and then I'll decide if we need to move on. And so go ahead and work on and check your understanding, and I'll stop the video if you're watching it and do your work and then come back and check. Okay, so if you're at home, I hope you did your check for understanding. And 42 divided by 6 is 7. 30 times 8 is 24. 36 divided by 6 is 6. And 21 divided by 7 or 3 equals 7 tiles. Go ahead and work on your other page on your own, the front and the back, page 195, and then come back to the recording and I'll help you with 48 and 52. Okay, if you're at home, please go to page 196. We're going to talk about problem 48 and 52. Write and solve a word problem for this area model. What do we know about this area model? It's an array, right? How many squares down is it? And how many across?
6.
Okay, so you need to come up with a problem. So I'm just going to put in the one that they give. So if the area of a rug is 36 square feet. One side is 6 feet. Whoops. Is 6 feet long. How long is the other side? Okay, so we would have 36 divided by 6, so the other side would be 6 feet long. Okay, on number 50, you're going to have to use this sign to help you with your problem. Go ahead and scroll. I'm going to scroll down to number 52. Reasoning. Sam walks 30 miles at a park each week. The answer to the problem is Sam walks 5 miles each day. Write an equation or write a question for this problem. Okay, I'm going to, so a question you could ask is, if Sam walks the same number of miles each day for 6 days, how many miles does Sam walk each day?